A professor of African History, Peace and Conflict Studies at the University of Ibadan, Professor Olawale Albert, joins me now for more on this. Professor, thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10. Well, in Oyo State, southwest Nigeria, Zamfara in the northwest, and some other parts of the country, there are on a daily basis cases reported of suspected herders and farmers' conflict. As a peace and conflict resolution specialist, what would you recommend as a way out? Professor, if you can hear me, I'm asking what you would recommend as a way out of this conflict, which we hear about almost on a daily basis.
Well, what we would recommend, I think, could be taken from the interventions that we organized in Oyo in 2000. In 2000, we had serious cases of, conflict between herdsmen and the communities in the Okeogun area. And we intervened in September that year, and it was a very big crisis. Actually, Fulani people were leaving Okeogun area. We intervened, supported by USAID, Office of Transition Initiative. A month into that project, the president of Nigeria, President General Buhari, actually came to Oyo State and had an open conflict with Governor Lam Adesina. Now, we created a framework in Okeogun area. We brought the Fulani people and the communities in Okeogun area. There was a big meeting in Isenyi, and the two of them set up peace committees in each of the local government areas in Okeogun State, Okeogun area. And these committees were meeting twice a month, and they were meeting regularly. But 6 months after that, those committees were set up, they disbanded because local governments could no longer fund the operations of the meetings. So the point I'm trying to make is that there is a model in the Okeogun area that is known to the local government system. And it is dialogue, because it is impossible for us to totally say that Fulani people should leave Okeogun area. The farmers need them. The herdsmen also need the Fulani people. But I think we need a governance structure for making rights to see more reasons why they should work together. For example, while working in the Okeogun area, we realized that there is a very big cheese business that people were patronizing from as far as people come from Togo, they come from Benin Republic to come and buy cheese from Okeogun area. So there is a very big business. But the problem is that each time we are having this conflict, we do not take into consideration the value chains of the relationship of the herdsmen and the local communities. We talk more about the conflicts, and state officials that are supposed to be helping us to deal with the problems position themselves, either with the perpetrators of the problems or the victims of the problems. So we need to strengthen the framework for dialogue between the herdsmen and the local communities.
All right, strengthening of the framework for dialogue between all parties concerned. Professor of African History, Peace and Conflict Studies at the University of Ibadan, Professor Olawale Albert, thank you for your perspective on TVC News at 10.
Thank you so much for inviting me.